Hey guys, what's going on today? Bojo here, back for some more NHL 17 news, and in this video we're going to be talking about the cover vote winner and the gameplay trailer that were released to us during the NHL Awards. So the long wait is now over. We now know who our cover athlete for NHL 17 is going to be, and that is going to be one Vladimir Tarasenko from the St. Louis Blues, and that is what the cover is going to look like here on both Xbox One and PS4. Pretty cool, nice little selly that Vladimir Tarasenko is doing right there on the cover. I do enjoy that a good bit. And then we also finally got our full look at the NHL 17 gameplay trailer, which basically is going to be the intro cinematic for the game. If you leave it on the start screen for too long, pretty much this will be the video that'll play at the beginning of the game. Like I said, if you just leave it on the start screen for so long. So let's go take a look at that for you guys, analyze it a little bit, and we'll be right back. So enjoy. Alright guys, so there you go. That is our first look at some possible things we could see in NHL 17 gameplay wise and pretty much feature wise in this trailer. Now obviously, like I said, it's not in-game gameplay, even though the trailer is technically captured from everything that is in-game. But I do want to just go over a couple things that we did see from the trailer, especially for the first couple things, just going over a few screenshots that I took from the trailer as well. As you guys can see from the first couple of little net battles in front of the net, obviously that is going to be a feature in NHL 17 with the net battles you can see between the LA Kings and the Boston Bruins, fighting for positioning in front of the net. Same thing with the Wayne Simmons and Ryan McDonough fighting for position in front of the net over in front of Henrik Lundqvist, and then once again with the Minnesota Wild and St. Louis Blues players. But then I get to the Carolina Hurricanes and the New York Islanders little moment right here where a puck is, it seems to be slowly creeping towards the Carolina Hurricane player. And that is one thing that I do believe I remember seeing in the Ask NHL portion of their website, where stick lifts are going to be a little bit different this year. And that is one case of it right there. It doesn't look like the stick is, it doesn't look like it's just a one-off thing where you hit the A button and you lose control of the stick. That one looks like it's a stick battle over lifting of the stick to try to get possession of that puck. That actually looks pretty cool when it plays in when it plays full time, but obviously from the screenshot you can see it's a little bit different here, and I actually like that a lot. So make sure you guys go and rewatch that part of the trailer. It's actually pretty cool. It happens around 20 seconds or so into the trailer. Another couple things we could see in the trailer, obviously a couple of the deeks did remain fairly the same. I didn't see a lot of brand new deeks, but everything that we have seen in NHL 16 pretty much stayed there. There was a shot that Mike Camilleri took, and it took a weird bounce off of the goaltender, I think John Gibson, and it kind of bounced on its side and rolled right into the net. So there's that on ice, the puck physics at work once again. Once again, just a couple more net battles in here. I'm just kind of slowly going through it. There was that one play that Tuukka Rask, the puck made some nifty bounces off of Tuukka Rask. And then the new celebrations that we're seeing. A lot of new celebrations that we saw in this trailer as well with Brad Marchand or Patrice Bergeron. I think it was Brad Marchand. I could tell by the nose. It was probably Marchand doing a little praise into the heavens, going over to the crowd. We saw the Jaromir Jagr salute celebration with the Florida Panthers new logo in there as well in jersey, which looked pretty awesome. That looked pretty sick. What else? We saw a couple big hits in there. Tarasenko doing some nifty moves. Nice little save there by Carey Price as well. Tarasenko doing the stride deke into the middle. Clap bomb by Jack Eichel. And then we saw the signature Jack Eichel celebration with the one-arm fist pump in the air, which actually looked pretty awesome. Sidney Crosby doing a cheap cheese wraparound. PK Subban with a nice little celebration. The one thing I did want to notice as well was the that one goalie shrug from the Toronto Maple Leaf goaltender in the trailer, which looked pretty awesome. Fighting still looked a little bit the same between the fight between Dubinsky and Simmons, but then other than that, nifty little bounce off of the posts from Burns. We saw the Columbus Blue Jackets cannon being in there as well, so maybe that'll be a part of the goal celebrations. And then the Stanley Cup being held there once again. Will we finally see that new Stanley Cup animation or celebration into the game once again, as I hinted at a previous video? But that is our gameplay trailer, air quote over gameplay, basically the trailer that you will see at the beginning of NHL 17 if you refuse to hit the start button, and that will be into the game itself. And let me know what you guys think. What'd you think of it? Obviously, not that, I would say last year was a little bit better than this one, but we did get a good view of a couple new little things in there with the net battles. The stick lifts look pretty cool, and a bunch of new celebrations that we will be able to see in this game. So hopefully I'll be bringing you guys some more NHL 17 news whenever it is released. And if you guys did enjoy, leave a like, comment, subscribe as always, and I'll see you guys next time.